We have new details this afternoon on the mass shooting in Maine. The suspect, Richard Card, remains on the loose, but we have learned that police have found a note. NBC5's Lexi Sutter is here with the latest on that. Lexi.
Alex, police are still in the thick of their search for this suspect, discovering a note left in his home when they executed a search warrant today. They're not disclosing what the note said, but believe it may help to guide them in their search. Now, after digging deeper into Card's background, NBC News learned his fellow service members who trained alongside him at West Point reported to authorities that he was acting erratically. That was in July. They were concerned after Card said he was hearing voices and threatened the base, sending him to 2 weeks of inpatient treatment. Card's family also says they alerted police about his mental health. Now, 2 counties in Maine, spanning more than 100,000 people, remain under a shelter-in-place order, asked to secure their homes and vehicles as the manhunt continues. Card is accused of killing 18 people last night and injuring another 13. Our Lester Holt sat down today with the father of one man who died. Take a listen.
He died as a hero because he picked up a butcher knife from somewhere. You know, he has all that stuff near the bar anyways. And he tried to go at the gunman to stop him from shooting anybody else. The gunman shot him twice through this.
Does it change your pain at all?
Oh,
knowing that?
It made it worse. Yeah, it made it worse.
You can see more of Lester's interview tonight on Nightly News at 5:30. We do expect an update in the next hour from officials there in Lewiston. Alex and Regina.
All right, we're going to be watching this closely all hour. Lexi, thank you. Coming up at 4:15, we will bring you a live report from Maine, and you can always get the latest developments on NBCChicago.com and our NBC Chicago app.
And right now, in addition to housing and jobs, one of the urgent needs for the new arrivals coming to Chicago is health care. Health and wellness reporter Lauren Petty shows us how community organizations are coming together to meet that need.
This is the first time Ismael and his little brother have seen a doctor since arriving in Chicago 2 months ago. It's not easy, says their mother, Maria, who together with the boy's father first fled Venezuela for Colombia and then traveled through 7 countries in 3 weeks.
They really haven't suffered like a real medical situation. Thank God for that, she said.
Yolanda Pena translated our conversation with Maria.
Both of the kids, they suffer from asthma, so they wanted to get some type of treatment.
Outside of work and housing, the greatest need is health care.
Yolanda and her husband run Life Impactors Foundation. They helped arrange for Maria, her sons, and 4 dozen other migrants to get treated at Near North Health Center.
I'm an immigrant myself.
Dr. Vicencio came from the Philippines at age 3, and now he's treating families that are arriving in Chicago with a variety of conditions.
From the trench foot and musculoskeletal issues to colds, to flus, to depression, to all sorts of issues of possible sexual violence and what comes up from sexual violence. So those are the things that we're seeing now on top of our present workload.
Seeing an average of 60 migrants a day at its multiple locations, Near North Health is a federally qualified health center.
We have certain resources that are available to us, but we also have very charitable community partners.
The influx of Spanish-speaking patients has led to an urgent need for bilingual healthcare workers.
We welcome any staff members who do have skills to help us.
Muy bueno. Through visits to Near North, physicals, registration for WIC and other services, and immunizations are happening, but there's another need.
Mental health care that really is not being touched on.
Still, transformations are underway.
You see them coming in and they're very skinny, very frail.
Okay.
Just seeing them now change with smiles and even gaining some weight.
New favorite foods.
Pizza.
Helping get through the challenges of building a healthy community in a new place. Lauren Petty, NBC5 News.
Our thanks to Lauren. Local auto workers say that the South Side Assembly Plant could restart operations tomorrow. That's after UAW announced a tentative deal with Ford last night. The 4-year contract still has to be approved by members, but it includes a 25% general wage increase, plus cost of living increases. It also gives the workers the right to strike over plant closures. Chicago's local UAW president says the announcement of the deal was emotional.
It's a win for the working class across the U.S. Our battle is against big corporations. It's a win for everyone that's in a union shop or non-union shop. and then also around the world it sets the standard.
The union hopes that the deal would put pressure on General Motors and Stellantis to now reach an agreement as well.
And now a change in strategy in the Israel-Hamas war. Israeli tanks carried out a brief targeted raid in northern Gaza overnight. Members of the Israeli military exchanged gunfire with Hamas and targeted Hamas anti-tank positions. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu used the attack to prepare for a ground offensive. President Biden is asking Israel to consider pausing its military offensive, hoping to get humanitarian aid into Gaza. Right now, hospitals there are on the verge of collapse.
At least 27 people are dead after a powerful hurricane slammed into Mexico's Pacific coast yesterday. Hurricane Otis made landfall near Acapulco as a Category 5 hurricane. The Mexican president says there was complete destruction in the impact zone. The storm took out all the power lines in the region. Just look at these pictures here of what's left behind. Tens of thousands of people are without power in this area right now. Homes and beachfront hotels have also had major damage. The military is now being sent into that area to help with the recovery efforts.
Now, the Cook County Sheriff's Department is taking a different approach to combating violent crime. Christian Farr gets a front row seat to show us how these officers are making a difference.
It is Wednesday night roll call at the Harvey Police Department, and Cook County Sheriff's Lieutenant Michael Ware always delivers a special message before deploying his team.
Remember, when you're dealing with the public, just treat them like you're dealing with a member of your family, how you want a member of your family to be treated.
Lieutenant Ware and his team are part of a special unit created by the Sheriff's Department called the Mobile Patrol Team. It supports areas in the county like Harvey that are dealing with an increase in violent crime.
Generally, like the night before, I try to get information. I call individuals from the community that I know.
Lieutenant Ware and his team have been patrolling Harvey since 2020, and the veteran law enforcement officer took us on a ride-along. Checking up on them to see how patrols are going.
Yeah, for the most part.
3 years ago, trust was a big issue.
They didn't want to see us here. The citizens, essentially, they figured that, you know, we were here to tow cars, arrest everybody, and that's not our mission.
On this stop, Lieutenant Ware's officers pulled over a driver and discovered she had a suspended license. Instead of towing the car, they told her to call someone with a valid license to pick it up, and that allowed everyone to leave somewhat happy. The next stop had a similar outcome.
They were joking and laughing about her day. That's 99% of our stops out here. You know, even when we have a gun arrest or things of such nature, the individuals that we're taking into custody, we treat them with respect.
On another stop,
hey, you have any knowledge of a firearm being in your car?
His officers had to make an arrest after discovering an illegal firearm in a car occupied by a father and son.
Even though he broke the law, you know, we're going to do our job, but we're going to give him his respect. We're going to respect his son, because that way when his son have another meet the police or have an encounter with law enforcement, he'll remember how we treated him.
Sheriff Tom Dart says what Lieutenant Ware and his team are doing in Harvey is working.
Harvey has been going very well this year. Their homicides are down from last year.
I'm actually proud of the work we've been able to do with Harvey Police Department to make a difference.
In Harvey, Christian Farr.
You guys have a good day.
NBC 5 News.
Our thanks to Christian. We have more details on the Illinois Tollway's new plan to phase out transponders in your car. The Tollway is looking at a new system for collecting toll money, and today the board discussed a plan to replace the current plastic transponders with stickers. Officials say the stickers are less obtrusive and would be 90% cheaper and require no deposit. Many states have already made the switch. If approved, you would be able to keep your current transponders until they expire.
A baseball legend with Chicago connections announced his retirement today. Astros manager Dusty Baker ends a 26-year career that was highlighted by a World Series win last season. As many fans at home know, Baker also managed the Chicago Cubs from 2003 to 2006. One of the biggest baseball men out there. He was on deck when Hank Aaron hit his 715th home run to break Babe Ruth's record. And he also is credited with being half of the first high five ever recorded.
Wow. I remember his time in Chicago.
Yeah,
remember it well.
He's got a lot of stories from baseball.
He does.
Our best to him. Well, one fast food chain is getting rid of a very strange utensil that comes with a fan favorite.
And people who need help recovering from summer flooding have limited time to do so. The 2 FEMA centers closing this week. Plus, Aisha is looking at the possibility for the first flakes of the season to fall on Halloween, my favorite holiday.
I'm scared already.
What you need to know in the full 10-day forecast coming up.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original windows. Bone
Folks, there's no need to be afraid of old windows.
Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
Buy one window, get one free ends Halloween. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feltco.
The power goes out, and we still have Wi-Fi to do our homework. And that's a good thing? Great in my book. Who are you?
No power? No problem. Introducing Storm Ready Wi-Fi. With the all-new internet plan only from Xfinity, get speeds over a gig plus Storm Ready Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi boost guarantee. All on the Xfinity 10G network. It's everything you need for one simple price of $50 a month when you add mobile. Switch today.
Calling all Black-owned businesses, creative minds, and entrepreneurs. NBC5's Black and Vision Summit is coming up Thursday, October 26th at Hughes, Chicago from 6 to 9 p.m. Join us for this free networking event and discussion panel designed to help you take your business aspirations to the next level. Go to NBCChicago.com/blackandvision or scan to get tickets.
Proudly sponsored by Butcher Boy Oils and Soper's Choice. Visit online or find our products at your local grocery store.
There's a gentler side of Florida, just waiting for you to discover it, where America's first resort destination was built and genuine hospitality began. A place with cleaner sands, warmer waters, and fewer crowds. A place different than the rest, one that exceeds, excels, and surpasses